Hi, besties. Welcome back to the Besties podcast. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Grecia.
And today, I don't know if you... Grecia, we look like waiters. we look at the little
I
thing.
already told you. We look like waiters from the Met.
Okay, so this is our Tortured Poets outfits. Honestly, the only inspo was black and white.
The way that we didn't talk about our outfits and we were like wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to say about that.
I had this little hat. You know the kind of hats that it's like she's wearing on the Red album cover? We just call them Juju hats because our friend Julie wore one once.
I think they're called like newsboy hat or something like that.
Oh, yes, like conductor hat or something.
Newsboy?
Newsy?
Newsboy hat.
Yeah, because it's like the little boys that would throw the paper.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think so, something like that.
I had one of those and I put it on and I thought I looked like an incel, so I didn't wear it.
It's like I washed my hair today, so I just didn't feel like wearing a hat.
You wanted to show the world?
Yes.
Oh, girl, it looks really dark.
I know, it kind of washes.
No, I like it. Wait, can I just put the flashlight on it?
I know.
You know what you're kind of giving right now? The evil Ursula when she turns into the Vanessa.
Vanessa, yeah.
That's kind of what the hair color is giving. It looks really good.
Anyways,
So today's episode. Well, okay. I feel like most besties know that we're Swifties just because we have a whole segment called My Tears Ricochet. So hopefully you connected those dots.
and almost every episode I'm wearing merch for some reason.
Yeah, and we bring her up one way or another. Actually, recently we hadn't been.
Yeah, we haven't because she had
about.
been kind of quiet for a second.
Yeah, she was hiding with her big boyfriend.
With the Yeti.
The Yeti. But today's episode is fully dedicated to Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department. If you're not a Swiftie, don't worry. We still have a fun little segment for you guys. So we're going to talk about the album a little bit, our theories, our favorite songs, whatever. But then we decided to have our portfolio to submit to the Tortured Poets Department to see if they'll let us in.
Yeah.
To clean the toilets or something.
I think that we would do more than that.
What do you think we would do?
Actually, no, they wouldn't let us in. I think they're all white.
No, we could be like the janitors. They love to put Latinos to me being the girlie who's like
the
Donald Trump.
girl?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Who's gonna clean your toilets? Donald Trump.
What's her name?
Kelly Osbourne.
Kelly Osbourne. Honestly, iconic queen. We all knew what she wanted to say, but it was executed completely
it's
wrong.
so badly. I know she's trying to say no, it just came out so horribly.
She ate, but she didn't.
No, she didn't.
Iconic.
Recently, she also said something crazy about Ozempic.
She did. She said if you have the money to do it or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. She says
Kelly's not a bestie.
She kind of doesn't think it through.
Well, when your parents are rich and famous, you kind of never have to think.
Mood. I wish I was. Actually, no, I don't.
No, our trauma is put into our poetry, right?
It really has. When I was in university, I was gonna open up a POC poetry club.
You were literally gonna open the Tortured Poets Department.
I was, but I ended up having drama with the person I was gonna open the club with.
Wait, tell me who it was. Daniel, bleep this out. Did he write poetry?
Yeah,
Girl, about what?
Girl, it was really good.
Oh,
it was dramatic poetry.
Dark.
Yeah, dark.
That's crazy.
So we were both poets, and we were. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Should we open one now? Loki, there was an era when I told Gracie we were gonna do we were gonna have a Google Doc where we'd each write something every week and then read it.
And then we never did.
No, maybe we should still do it for Taylor.
I don't think she cares about us. You're being so pessimistic today.
It's the outfit.
I think so. It's because I feel tortured.
And you feel like Maddie Healy also?
I do. I feel never mind.
You're going to say bad things about Ice Spice.
So what were your thoughts with the album?
Okay. So here I was. Well, first of all, I had to wait to listen to it because Josiah was working. So I was like, well, first of all, it got leaked. And
yeah, a day or two. No, 2 days before.
Yeah.
2 days.
These besties aren't really leak queens.
I'm not.
I just it's not that truthfully, I don't really think there's that big of a problem with it.
Yeah, we've had discussions about the subject.
I just it's not fun for me. I'd rather just wait to listen to it with the world.
Uh-huh.
And then also just like aesthetically, like having it on the Spotify is like exciting, and like seeing the songs and you're like, oh, I like this one, like this one. But when you just have it like on a Google Drive, I'm like, girl,
They don't even have the names or anything. It just says like audio, like
yeah,
MP3 or
yeah,
something.
it's like track number 1, blah, 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 blah. So it's like, girl, no, thank you.
Yeah, not the vibes.
So we didn't listen to any
I'm like kind of contradicting about my thoughts about it, because like at first I was telling Daniel how I think it's like disrespectful to the artists to like download the albums illegally, because I'm like, they work so hard on it and all this shit. And then I was like, oh wait, I used to like download like books illegally. Hypothetically did that.
Maybe you did that, but maybe you didn't.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I was like, wait,
yeah,
I
it's
can't
still
talk.
like, it's still pirating someone's art. But either way, it doesn't matter, because that album, Tortured Poets Department, was the most streamed album of Spotify ever.
Seriously?
Yes, ever. So either way, like,
yeah,
it didn't really matter in
like,
the end.
whatever. But yeah, it's just like the whole thing is just like, I'm like, just fucking wait. Like,
it's not
wait and listen to it with us, with the rest of the Swifties. Like, it's like so fun. Like all of us experiencing it at the same time. Everyone like talking on Twitter, going crazy on TikTok. Like a few hours after like a release, like all my TikToks was like, like
all my feeds on everything were just Taylor Swift, which
is like insane.
Am I crazy? It's never been like this before.
It's never been this crazy,
right? Like, I don't remember even the people who like, every single person was talking about Taylor Swift. Yeah, I don't remember it ever being like that.
Yeah, it's like insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would be so scared to be her. Like, I would be so scared to be that famous. I would not be scared to be that rich. I would love to be that rich.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I agree with you. Do you remember when Dua Lipa was crying on Instagram Live because her album leaked?
Yeah.
So sometimes I think about it that way, and I'm like, yeah, it does sound. But I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe she was crying because she was like, now people aren't gonna stream. I don't know I don't know.
Maybe that.
Maybe.
And also Dua Lipa is like fairly new, like compared to like Taylor Swift. Yeah. Taylor Swift's been here like for like what, 15 years? Longer, 20?
Yeah.
No, not 20.
I can't do math.
Like 15. Like 15-ish years.
Yeah.
And Dua Lipa, like what, 8 years?
Yeah, less. And she only has 3 albums. Taylor Swift has like almost, what, 11?
Yeah.
Not counting re-records.
Yeah, so exactly. Like, she's still building her audience and her potential, so it probably would hurt her.
That's true. Well, stream, what's the album called? Radical Optimism when it comes out. I already pre-ordered it.
Oh, you?
I'm a lupinator.
Lupinator?
Not lupus. Loop. Why do you look so scared?
That sounded like a slur or something.
Lupinator.
Or like a pussy or something. It sounded like a lesbian thing. I don't know.
We don't care about leaks, but also we're not going to listen to it.
No, we're not.
We're going to wait.
Also, I thought it, like, the quality was going to sound like not good.
Of the leak?
Yeah, and let's just say like after like the album actually came out, I listened to the leak because let's just say hypothetically we have a friend.
Yeah, hypothetically we have a friend who's a leak queen. Like, if you look at their files, it's gonna be crazy. Leaks. That's the files of the Tortured Poets Department.
And the quality was like almost the same.
Yeah, I think it was like, I heard that it's like warehouse people who like, they're shipping out the album and they like record it and leak
it. ¿Qué? Like, what do they get from it? Do they get money or what?
I don't think so.
So why?
I have no idea, Gracia.
But jokes on them, because she released a fucking
double
feature.
How did you feel about that? Like, were you asleep already?
No, I wasn't. I was like, what the fuck?
Were you ready to go to sleep and then that came out?
Yeah, I still didn't listen. I was like, I can't do this right now.
Yeah, it was
like,
too much.
The first half was like already like depressing enough. I was like, I literally can't do this or I'm not gonna sleep.
Yeah. And you were smart for waiting, because I feel like the second half was really rough.
No, I know. Like, Marlise told me she couldn't go to sleep like till like 3 a.m. because it just like kept like everything kept her up.
Yeah, I like, once we finished listening to it, I sat there and I was like, I feel like I need to start sobbing, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I almost did, but then I was like,
I mean, for like 2 hours, that's just like a lot.
It did feel like a lot. And I told you, I was like, I don't know if I'm crazy, but this, not only does it feel like the saddest album, but it felt like the most like I don't know if truthful is the right word. Like, it kind of felt like, here's everything, leave me alone. Like, that's what it felt like.
Because it was like closure for her. Like, she's like, this segment of my life is over. Here it is. Like, blah blah blah. I'm done talking about it.
And the little poem that I hope she this is a poetry book. I don't know if she would ever want to do that, but
basically the Lover albums had like poetry in it, kind of.
Yeah. Because did you read the poem that's in the
caption?
It's the one that's like on the CDs and records. She wrote a poem.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's you probably did see it somewhere because I think she recorded it. Mm-hmm. The one that's like, here's my torture, or here's my coat of arms, my tarnished coat of arms. Mm-hmm. Whatever. I thought it was so beautiful. She was like, here, I leave it all. Sincerely, the chairman of the Tortured Poets Department. Also, on the physical releases, there's a poem by Stevie Nicks.
Oh, really?
Yes. Isn't that crazy? For Taylor.
Okay, Stevie.
Stevie Nicks. That's crazy.
I love Stevie.
Me too. And I thought also, like, all the people who were on the album, I just thought it was so fun. Like, the Florence and the Machine song. Oh, my God.
She has such an amazing
voice.
Yeah.
I cried because it was just so beautiful. Not even because of the song, but just because I was like, this is such a good song.
Crazy. Also, with Post Malone, I was like, what the fuck? When I first heard of that collaboration, I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, is it gonna be like rap or what? And then once it came out, I was like, oh.
I didn't know he's like a singer now. Did you know that?
Yeah, he sings more.
I heard his song on the Beyonce album, the country album. Good. And I was like, wait, okay, Post Malone singing country with Beyonce. So then I think Taylor had already announced it, I think, at that point. So I was like, okay, maybe this song is gonna really hit. And it did. Did you like it?
The one with
the Fortnite?
Yeah, I really liked it. I think it's one of my favorites.
Okay, period. Okay, let's talk about our favorites. I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, there's so many.
Let's do it by half. So we're gonna do the original and then we're gonna do the anthology.
I'm gonna pull up the first album to not confuse myself.
Yeah, same. Because it's so many.
Fuck me.
Also, small pet peeve. It kind of annoys me that the anthology cover is the same picture as one of the variants. Like, girl, just add another picture. You had so many, like, you had a whole photo shoot. She really likes this picture because there's also on a bunch of merch. I'll start with one that was controversial. And also, we need to talk about because the besties lore was really crazy with this one. But the song, The Tortured Poets Department.
You like that one?
I did really like it.
I like it too, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
It's crazy.
It's really good though.
That she mentioned Charlie Puth.
Oh my God.
Grecia.
Why you had to bring that up?
Because we have to talk about it. Okay, if you guys don't know, if you guys are new besties, Grecia has a very deep, intense personal history with Charlie Puth. She had a very intense parasocial relationship with him during the pandemic, which is, we were all going crazy. Grab your mic.
I was writing down.
Wait, I like how you were holding it with your boobs. Like in between. You did.
It was like this. Yeah, let's just say no one was in a good headspace.
No. And because they also had one of those dark moments.
And Charlie Puth was there. Actually, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. You just created
a parasocial relationship.
Almost like an imaginary friend
also,
of Charlie.
Because he was like on TikTok way too much. And so was I. Yeah. So we just like connected.
But also it was like,
actually no, it started before that.
Why did this happen?
The 933. No, 933. It was iHeartRadio Awards.
Yes. Okay. Well, I know we've talked about like the Charlie Puth lore before, but basically to like summarize it.
Let's go back to circa 2019.
Circa. Was it really just 2019? No. The 93.3 concert was 2018, Grecia.
Was it?
Okay, I want to check my Instagram. Although I think I privated that picture because I do not look good in it. Oh,
bless you.
Bless you.
It was when you had blonde hair, I think.
It was. Oh, that was so long ago, girl.
So was that 2018 then?
We took a picture with the Camila Cabello thing.
Yeah, we did.
Also, I don't remember her performing. Do you?
She did?
I guess, but I literally don't remember. She sang Havana.
Oh, it's when Cardi B was pregnant.
Oh, yes. Wait.
When was that?
Did I delete it?
Whatever.
I think I deleted it because it was... Oh, I found it. March 12th, 2018.
Oh, okay.
Girl, that's a rough picture.
Circa 2018.
Yeah.
Let's just say we were in the pit.
In the pit. We finna be in the pit, and we were.
We were finna in the pit. Charlie Puth was like performing. I didn't even know who he was.
No. Gracie was there for the vibes.
I was there for the vibes. I didn't know most of the singers because I was in my indie era.
You were.
Like, I didn't know anyone.
No, yeah.
Like, actually. Performing. Like, actually. I only knew Ben Jovi, and that was it.
And you weren't even... I remember that era was like when you didn't have social media, and because... Like,
I was severely depressed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've always been depressed. That's why we're the torture poets.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't have social media for like years.
So you didn't know any of that stuff going on.
Yeah. I just listened to Elvis, the Beatles, and
That's
Coldplay
crazy.
or something.
You said I'm not like the other girls.
I really wasn't.
Okay.
I read Wattpad. That's it.
Girl. And I was writing Wattpad.
And I was like the only one commenting.
Yeah.
So that was weird.
It's crazy that on Wattpad I was writing like basically fan fiction about people I knew, but it wasn't like romance. It was like
alternate universes.
It was literally alternate universes about people I knew, but putting them in like dangerous situations. Yeah. It was like, what if everyone I knew was being chased by Slender Man?
Or they were like in a post-apocalyptic
alien world. That one was crazy.
Yeah.
So anyways, we were there. Charlie Puth had a crazy afro. He never had that hair again. And he walked up to the front of the stage.
He was sweaty, wearing a tank top.
It said, "Oh, Charlie," or something like that.
I don't know.
It was merch later.
He looked disgusting. Like,
you didn't think so in that moment, girl. But Grecia ditched me with some random twink that was there.
Yeah.
And ran up. And did you even touch him?
I think I pretended he did. We
said we were gonna say that he did.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
Did we ever say lie to people?
I don't remember. We would lie about anything. Did. Yeah, I'm sure we lied.
But he didn't.
That was the beginning of a very long.
Yeah, and I just like whatever. Like time passed.
Mm-hmm.
2018, 2019. I still kind of listened to him, and then the pandemic happened.
Mm-hmm. And that's where things got dark.
Just one thing led to another, and the obsession got really deep. And he was like really like horny online, like his online presence.
You hadn't seen a man in like literally months.
No, I mean his online presence was horny.
Oh yeah.
Well, honestly, same.
Okay.
So it was like I felt like he was talking to me through the camera.
Yeah.
And
I'll never forget the day I found your DMs to Charlie.
Oh, I think they started before the pandemic. So actually, I can't blame it on the pandemic.
So what can we blame it on?
I have no idea.
Maybe, you know what? Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just sort of like it's like a manifestation of everything you want onto this person that doesn't exist.
I think because he was like annoying and kind of random.
I think you liked how he was hot, but also just kind of like
annoying.
Yeah.
I like an annoying man, sadly.
Anyways,
I was just like disgusted and like why, like, but then Marley's also like explained like the lore behind it.
I didn't know any of that. Did you know that?
I didn't either.
So they were basically making fun of him.
But also like Marley said that they probably needed his rights. Like they had to ask like Charlie,
to say his name?
Yeah.
I don't think so. You can say someone's name in that song.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because also Patti Smith, who she's mentioned in that same song, she posted like, oh, what a shock and honor it is to be. Yeah, and you don't need their rights to just say their name.
Then fuck, but I don't know.
He hasn't said anything.
Really? Yes. That's surprising.
I've been checking.
And it was also shocking how like earlier that day, I thought I had blocked him on TikTok, and I saw a video of him.
You blocked him.
And I blocked him.
That's kind of funny.
And then finding that out like later that day, I was like, wow.
It just really felt like a song for us. Because I remember us saying like, oh, Charlie Puth is so good, like he should be more famous. But then you realize the truth that he's just
annoying as hell. And also like just like he's had like a lot of like incel vibes in the past. Where like God. Have you seen the video where he kisses like Meghan Trainor like in a
concert?
Yeah, in the concert, and then after he's like, oh yeah, she wanted to kiss me, but I just see her as a friend, and I was going with the vibes, so
he's
I was just like kissing her.
Yeah, and also when he made the song because Selena didn't want to be with him.
Yeah, and he would say "fuck you, Justin" like on concert.
That happened.
Yeah, like when he was like, he's just disgusting.
And also, I listened to his new album, the one that came out like 2 years ago, because I was still like a Puthinator. Girl, there's a song where he's like, women are all the same, like blah blah. And I was like, you know what? I think I shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
I don't belong here.
Too old, where he was just like too misogynistic, and I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way.
I low-key feel like he's like on those incel Reddit threads.
Probably. So I don't know. I just needed to stop.
Yeah.
And but I'm glad.
Girl, why did we talk about Charlie Puth for like 10 minutes?
I don't know.
Okay.
You brought him up.
No, because we had to mention that.
Oh,
if
Fortnite.
you guys, if
no, not Fortnite.
The Tortured Poets Department. If the besties know that lore, now you know. If not, whatever. I just needed. I'm sure one person had wondered, like, I wonder what Gracie thinks about this, because we've talked about that so many times before. Well, I think one of the first episodes that like got viral was the one about us talking about you breaking up with Charlie Puth.
Yeah. Crazy.
But anyways, yeah. So I really like that song. I like all the name drops in it because it does feel like, I don't know. I can't explain why I like that song, actually. I do really like it, and I also like how when I first heard the album...
You like the drama of it?
Yes, I didn't realize what the album was going to be about. So when I heard through the whole thing, I was like, she's kind of making fun of it. Mm-hmm. And she's kind of saying, like there's that one... I don't remember what song it is, but she's like, I've heard so much... Like, I funded the club that I've heard so much about. Because of the, the Joel Alwyn group chat where it's like the tortured man.
That's literally like incel vibes.
Oh yeah, girl. And also the way that they said that no one even texted in that group chat.
Yeah. They don't text. They made that group chat. They don't talk in
it. So basically, this is what the article that went viral whatever a while ago. But it's Paul Mescal, Andrew Scott, and Joe Alwyn, and Andrew Scott made the group chat, and he just says good morning, and they don't answer him. Which is so sad.
Fuck.
He's like, Joe Alwyn was like, oh yeah, it's just him talking to himself. Pobrecito, right? And Andrew Scott is the gay one.
Yeah.
So enter your gay friends' messages.
That was like homophobic.
I think so too. I fully agree.
Wait, Andrew Scott's the one from Glee, right?
No.
Oh.
Wait, who are you thinking of?
Wait, who are we talking about?
Andrew Scott. Wait, Glee? Who did you think he was in Glee? Grecia. Who did you think Andrew Scott was?
The guy that dated Rachel. Wrong one.
The guy that dated Rachel. Oh, the one that Lea Michele was in love with, but he's gay. What's his name? Jonathan Groff.
Yeah, he's gay in real life too. They look the same.
Yeah.
Sorry for
confusing your gay man.
My gay man. They look the same and they're white.
It's okay, Gracia. They're not listening to this. But anyways, yeah. So I did like how it was. Like, she did say, like, I'm the chairman. It was kind of like taking back that name of, like, the tortured poets.
Reclaimed it.
She did reclaim it. She was like, you didn't come up with this. And also, like, how... Also, I can't believe Maddie Healy lugs around a typewriter.
That's pathetic as fuck.
It's really pathetic.
Like, he, like, really tries to be different.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
like
annoying.
me in 2015 when I had no...
Oh, we all had a phase where I wanted to try... But I literally... begged my grandma to take the typewriter. I think it was my grandpa's typewriter to take it on an international flight from South America to the US because I was like, I want to write on the typewriter.
And that's gonna be like the only thing she can bring because that's like 40 pounds itself.
It was so heavy, and my grandma and everyone said no.
That was like half her weight.
I honestly think if I had gotten it, I would have become an incel.
Yeah.
Queen of nodding. Anyways, tell me about one of your favorite songs because we've been on this one for so long.
One of my favorite songs is Down Bad. And
can you tell me why you?
It just like reminds me of like when you have a crush on someone and you're like...
And you're down bad.
And you're down bad. You're going crazy. Like, you're like, oh my God.
You're crying at the gym.
You're crying at the gym. Like, you're like, oh my God. Like, you're overthinking everything. You're kind of feeling like the butterflies. You're happy thinking about like all the what ifs and all the Delulu. Yeah. Like visions of like, the future, and I don't know, it's like really like relatable.
Okay, yeah. It did the whole album. I was kind of like, oh my gosh, she's crazy like us.
Yeah,
like she's like actually crazy.
And there's something like sexy about like the tune and like the lyrics, like
yeah,
it's kind of like sexual. I think that's why.
But also,
I love a sexual tune.
Are you gonna add it to your playlist? That's songs that turn me on.
Honestly, a lot of these songs probably. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of your...
You wait with that one. I really liked Florida, featuring Florence and the Machine. That was so beautiful. Trigger warning who? Florida?
Texas.
Oh my God, that lyric was also for you.
Yeah.
I just thought the idea of like... I like when people write songs about places I love songs about places, like Welcome to New York or like Coney. Well, I guess Coney Island is still New York, but I just like songs about places and having a place represent an emotion or a feeling. Oh my gosh! Press that button again. You can control the volume on the computer.
Hey,
that's crazy. So I just thought it was so beautiful that it was like a song about like Florida representing just running away and like getting rid of all your demons. I thought it was so beautiful. Also, I have a playlist called wait, well, before I plug that, I have a playlist called Ghosts Are a Metaphor, and it's about songs that mention ghosts, even if it's not literally like a ghost. And the whole album had so many things like that, where it was like ghost references or like she's like exorcise my demons, like the whole album. So I was like, girl, my playlist is gonna be full.
Fuck.
But yeah, I just really like that song. Did you like it?
I liked it. I mean, I liked all of them.
Yeah.
I honestly, I can't say I disliked any of them.
Okay, period.
Personally.
So then your tops.
Yeah, that's why I only picked 6.
Okay,
How
okay.
about that?
Okay, that's still a lot.
Okay, 5.
Okay.
Another one I like, So Long London.
We liked the complete opposite ones.
I fucking A.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just reminds me of when I was in London, and it helps me like romanticize like our little trip and like. What if I fell in love in London? What if I found the love of my life? Like,
that's beautiful.
Like, it like makes me like, what if I didn't have trauma?
Like, what if? Oh, so for you, it was kind of like a. Well, can I give them context?
Sure.
Well, basically, like when we were in London, Gracia did go out with someone who lives in London, but then also she connected with someone who was just visiting London, and then that person ended up being. And she ended up not picking, but like. Well, yeah, picking.
Yeah, picking.
You picked the other one, and that person ended up being a crazy, manipulative sociopath.
Yeah.
So in your head, you're saying like, this was for you, like what way would have been if you had gone the other way.
Yeah.
Gracie, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got that.
Yeah. When I had posted like the me like So Long London like picture, I was gonna post the picture of me and that other person that you had taken, but I was like, no, that's too much. And I still have him on like Instagram.
Well, maybe you never know. Like,
no.
Okay.
Well,
like, there's a lot of people in London, so maybe if we go back,
and we will.
Okay. Oh my God! You know what line also gave me the chills? Okay, there's so many lines that gave me the chills because it felt like she was talking to us.
She was.
So the one where she's like, "The crowd is screaming more while I'm depressed" or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we were at those shows. We were at the Arizona shows when she was like getting dumped by Joe or whatever, and then. Also, the one where she's like, so you kids can go to my house with the cobwebs about Cornelia Street. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That one gave me the chills.
Because she's literally never going to walk it.
No, she's like, you guys are going.
She's also gone too.
Yeah, but, that's true. R.I.P. that apartment. But just like the thought of like everyone going there, like it's like a historical monument.
Yeah, and she's
when
like over
she already knows that like this is not.
It's not.
That's crazy.
I just got the chills.
Yeah, like it actually gave me the chills. Like when we walked Cornelia Street, they were probably already broken up.
No, they were still together.
What
Actually, no.
No, we went in.
No, because they were like in Evermore, and Evermore was a breakup album.
Yeah, it's also crazy how like Folklore and Evermore. If you listen to it now, it's so clearly like not about fictional characters.
It was them like
she was like,
up.
"Oh, this is I made this up, everything."
Exile the house.
The whole album is very personal, but in Folklore and Evermore, it almost seemed like she was lying about it. Whereas in this one, she's like, "No, it wasn't. Everything was about me." That's crazy. Alrighty.
We really are. Okay, English majors.
What else about So Long London did you like? Or it was just like the idea of if you had gone the other way.
I think I would have to like really look at the lyrics, so I just.
Also, that man was boring. He didn't give you his jacket when it was raining.
Babe, it wouldn't have fit me. It was a twink. So that's okay. I was like talking to Marlene.
But you could have put it over your shoulders. Or at least one like, shoulder.
No, babe. That's like...
It would have triggered you.
It would fucking trigger me.
It would have been like when Olivia Rodrigo said Joshua Bassett's jacket fit. Or her jacket fit Joshua Bassett.
Yeah.
Also?
But they were both skinny. They're like the same amount of skinny.
That's true. They're both little. How did you feel about But Daddy, I Love Him?
Honestly, I forgot about that song.
It's the one that she's saying like, Daddy, I love him. I'm baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your face.
Because the lyrics are not here.
Oh yeah, they're not on yet. Actually, for some of them they are.
Yeah, for some of them they are.
Okay, anyways, my next favorite one of the original tracks is Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. I think that song.
That one's really good.
It's like one of her best songs. Girl, don't play that into the microphone.
Sorry.
You're gonna get copyrighted. I just thought it was like so. First of all, I like how dramatic Taylor is and how she's like a theater kid. Boots. Like she's really a theater kid. And every time she's like, I'm gonna be the villain. Like, it's so cringy, but I love it. Like, they're always my favorite songs.
She really tries. She reminds me of like Rachel, like from Glee.
Yeah, 100%. So this song where she's like if you want to make me to be this crazy, horrible person, then that's what I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Give me the chills. And I loved it. It's just such a good song.
It was giving Reputation.
Yeah, it also reminded me of the movie Carrie. That's what I was thinking about the whole time.
Oh,
but no one has made an edit yet. Guys, if you guys make edits, please make an edit of that song with Carrie. The original one. Or honestly, it can even be the 2016 Carrie. I don't care. Just make an edit. Isn't there a new one too? The other one from 2016.
Isn't there a new one?
Newer? No, girl, just those two. That one was the one with Chloe Grace Moretz.
No, there's a newer one.
That is not true. Carrie? Stephen King's Carrie?
Did I mention that?
Or maybe in your head you thought you were Carrie?
I think so.
No, it's just those two. Anyways, what's your next favorite one?
Guilty as a Sin. And can you guess why I like it? How about that?
Well, that's the one that's like about like romanticizing and like not fetishizing, like fantasizing.
Yeah.
About a man.
I just like how like seeing her like sexual side and like.
Oh, that is true.
The unveiling of her sexuality and how she's like comfortable like talking about it. I feel like
I was really shocked with it.
With Joe, like I feel like she was like older and she maybe would have been comfortable talking about it, but Joe probably didn't let her.
Yeah. He was her Liam Hemsworth.
Literally, he didn't let her do shit.
He didn't let her be jeweled.
No, literally. And now like she feels like she's comfortable enough to like really singing about it.
Yeah. She was like it was crazy. Like reading the lyrics, I was like, she was literally fantasizing about someone while being with someone else.
And she fucking been there.
Well, yeah, it was
very relatable.
It was a very truthful like thing to write about.
Yeah, it's very
so she really ate with that.
In a way.
I don't know about empowering, girl. She was fantasizing about cheating. That is not empowering at all.
Okay, not that, but like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I was just like really like sexual songs. I think
you do. You love a sexual song.
I really do. So she ate with that.
I also liked like The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, just because I liked how like she was just calling him pathetic.
No, that
it was like
really
such an
good.
insult. Like you're just so pathetic. Like I'm not even gonna insult you with cuss words. I'm just gonna call you like a coward.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He was asking for it.
He was. What else did you like?
Loss of My Life.
Okay, I thought that one was really sad.
Really sad. Like as soon as it like started playing, I was like, "Oh babe, I already know who fucking co-wrote this. It was fucking Aaron Dessner. All the Aaron Dessner songs, I'll gobble them up. I'll fucking
like a big Chipotle burrito.
Just fucking bring them.
Yeah.
I thought it was that he had just written like 30 songs. Babe, it was 17. That's over half of the fucking album.
And Jack did the other half, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you guys leaving? Do you want to say anything?
About the new album. Hello.
No, about the new album.
New Taylor Swift album.
I could love like 3 albums.
Okay. No, I was a hater. You know, low-key, the second part of the album feels like Evermore Part 2.
Maybe that's why. I just got the chills. I just got the chills.
Well, it also like feels like the whole, like, okay, I was thinking about this in the shower. The whole album feels like a conclusion to the first half of her career.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, like.
But that's also what she was kind of saying in like that one picture. No, not that picture where she posted the album, where she's like, "This is like."
Oh well, I think that's the little.
That was the poem.
Wait, maybe it wasn't the poem, but yeah, like how she's like, "This is the last thing I have to say about Maddie. This is the last thing I have to say about Joe. Also, this is the last thing I have to say about Kim and
about even all the drama about everyone.
It was crazy.
Problems.
And then it was just so beautiful. Okay, what else? Claire Bow, so sad. It gave me the chills. It doesn't give me the chills.
It was really fucking sad.
Like at first I didn't know what was going on, and then when she says Stevie Nicks, I was like, oh, what the? But then when she says you look like Taylor Swift, I was like, oh, she's talking about like the cycle of celebrity and how they abuse and throw out women.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she's saying like Well, Claire Bow was like an actress from like the 20s.
The one that was sent to a asylum, or was
Oh,
that someone else?
I'm not. Maybe she's the one that had super thin eyebrows. You've definitely seen her.
Yeah, that's the one that was sent to an asylum.
Oh, okay, that one. And
overworked and shit.
yeah, like the industry like treated her so badly that like
that's so sad.
like yeah, but whatever. It just did not go well. And then she's saying like Stevie Nicks. They would tell Stevie Nicks she looked like Claire Bow, but then they did the same thing to Stevie Nicks when she was famous, and then Taylor. So then the last part is kind of like Taylor singing to the new generation of artists like Sabrina and Olivia, and being like
getting the chills again.
Being like, I don't know. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was some of my favorite writing on the album.
Also, I like how you're picking based on writing, and I'm just picking based on vibes right now.
Well, I have noticed that I don't really care what the song sounds like. I care more about what it says. Actually, that's not always true. Sometimes I like listening to dumb songs just because they're upbeat.
For me, they change a lot. My favorite songs,
you
probably
know what, same.
Nick, because this is like my first reactions of the album. Like, I mean, it barely came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So this is probably not gonna be my favorite songs.
Yeah, we'll circle
in like
back.
a year.
Yeah.
So who
I
knows?
agree. So I think we're seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
You like the ones that are a little sexy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's because they make me feel like a baddie. Like I just want to
like dancing
They
in a
they
lace
make
dress.
me feel alive again.
That's beautiful.
I think also because I'm not really like that depressed right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a happy like era right now of my life.
Yeah.
Where like the sad songs don't really like hit me.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, if this album came out like right after the pandemic or something,
Yeah.
girl, it would have been.
Or after like a
rough.
heartbreak.
Yeah, since I have like, obviously I've been like with Josiah for like almost 2 years now, so like the sad songs I don't really like relate.
Mm-hmm.
The sad like breakup songs,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like relate to them, but I still thought they were very good.
Yeah.
But I liked the sad ones that are about like reflection or about different things, like the Claire Bow one that's about like fame, or
yeah.
Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, or like the Manuscript, or Robin, just the ones that were about like that were sad but not necessarily about heartbreak,
Yeah.
or I guess romantic heartbreak. I hope
Mine is just like the ones that talk about feeling alive.
and that's not a
Because I feel alive, and these songs make me want to like dive into dating and feeling alive and doing things I'm gonna regret, and ending back in and ending back in therapy. So, love that. Love
Girl.
this cycle.
All right, this is the second half. The Black Dog. So I pre-ordered.
I love okay.
What?
That's my favorite too.
I
The
think so
Black
too.
Dog.
Okay, so you know how like she released those little CDs that came with like patches.
You got that one.
So I picked the Black Dog
Because of Henry.
I was like, the little patch will look like Henry or something, and it does. Like I looked it up. I haven't gotten it yet, but I was like, it does kind of look like Henry. But I was like, I hope I like the song, and I ordered the vinyl of the Albatross. So let me just say I ate, because I feel like those are the two best bonus songs. The Black Dog is so good. It wasn't what I expected at all. Like just like
I told Marlise that I liked it, and she was like surprised.
I love it.
It's so fucking good.
Also, I don't know what that instrument is called when it goes like dun 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 dun, but it's so good.
Yeah, it makes me feel alive.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like
I
it
think
too.
it kind of reminds me of like in Happier Than Ever when it's like so sad, and then all of a sudden it's like a rock
I
song.
don't know. It's like, it's sad. Like you've gone through a lot of shit, but like tomorrow's gonna be better.
Period.
That's how that song makes me feel.
I also like how she's like, I hope you're depressed in the Black Dog. Like, I hope you're sad in that little old bar. I also do like how she was like, you left your location on and I was tracking you. Because we've all been there. So yeah, love the Black Dog. Also, the Albatross, as I mentioned earlier.
The Albatross, I also love that. I was liking the same songs in this one.
It's because the Albatross, like, I don't know, it's just so catchy, and I like the story of the song, how it kind of ends with like, you thought I was the problem and like this horrible, horrible person, but you thought I was like an omen, but really I'm just the one you needed. Mm-hmm. I thought it was very beautiful. Because I don't know. Some of them I don't really know who they're about, but I kind of don't really want to know. Like I'm not gonna like go look into it because I don't really care who they're about. Because I don't think she wants us to care either. Yeah. But you know, I don't need to know the lore. You know, I'm fine with just having the song as it is. I look in people's windows. I love it because I literally look in people's windows. I know you do. Not in like a creepy way, just like
you wonder.
I just like love having like a tiny little glimpse into other people's lives. I think it's so beautiful. So like when I'm walking the dog, sometimes I'll just like look. I literally look in people's windows. Not in like I'm not like staring into it. Just like I'm walking the dog and I pass and I see like someone's like I'll remember last year or in December I was walking Henry once. And he was like shitting, and I was like waiting for him to finish so I could pick it up. And I looked up, and it was like a big building, and on the second floor they had the lights on, and they were decorating the Christmas tree.
Aww.
And I watched them literally put the star on top and light the tree.
That's kind of.
And I just thought it was so beautiful that like I got to see it.
You feel like you were watching a movie.
Yeah. And then also, I think she ended the album so depressingly with Robin and the Manuscript. So apparently Aaron Dessner's wait, hold on. Aaron Dessner. This is what Josiah told me. I don't know if it's true.
Robin in the Manuscript?
Hold on, yeah.
He did write those two.
Because Josiah told me that Robin is the name of Aaron Dessner's son.
Oh.
But let me see if that's true. Girl, there is no information.
Oh, Baron.
Maybe that's not true. Maybe it is. I don't know. But the song is like about like the innocence of a child. And also we jinxed the camera.
It's dying.
Yeah. The innocence of a child and just saying like keep that innocence as long as you can. And then the Manuscript just really, girl, that one really
got you.
Made me feel so horrible. Like just her saying like the situation was so horrible and I got taken advantage of. But then like once I was able to create art out of it, I understood like, oh, that's why I went through that horrible situation. And then how it ends with like the whole album ends with like I sometimes I look back at it and look at the art I made from it, but it doesn't matter because it's not mine anymore. Like it's everyone's. Not like, oh my god, I'm almost crying. Like it's I don't know. Like I just thought that was such a beautiful conclusion and way of looking at her art.
Yeah,
I thought it was so good. I loved it. You know what? Maybe that one's my favorite, but I can't listen to it because I'll start crying. So sometimes I just skip it because I'm just like I think that one's gonna be added to my Taylor songs I can't listen to because I'm gonna start crying, like Marjorie. I was gonna say, so you're Marjorie. I can't listen to Marjorie. I can't listen to Epiphany. I can't listen to Ronan. Girl, I skip because I'm not about to start crying in the middle. You're about to like. I'm gonna crash the car. Yeah. Like actually, I will crash the car. Tell Spotify to not play it. Yeah. Well, I just skip it. Like I hear the opening notes and I'm like, nope. I do see a lot of people's like complaints with it, of like sort of having a repetitive sound of like her past albums, but I don't really have a problem with it just because to me it feels like a conclusion of that whole era. Yeah. So to me, I was just like, I don't really see an issue with that.
I don't have an issue either, because it's also a style. Like I don't know why people have so much pressure on artists for them to like change their style so much from album to album. Yeah,
I do think Taylor Loki did it to herself with the whole like eras thing. Yeah, because she made it seem like she's gonna be so different from each album to album. But I don't know.
It's okay if she wants to slow it down. Like I honestly like, I'm the type of fan that I'll be happy with anything she gives me. Right. Like I'll fucking eat it up out of her ass.
You'll eat up whatever she serves.
I'll eat whatever she serves, like on a fucking plate, out of the table, out of the floor. Yeah. Like, I'll eat it. I don't fucking care. And yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, thank you, Swift.
Thank you, Swift.
Thank you, Swift.
Okay, weird. So the camera's about to die, but the way I said that and it literally died. She said, fuck yeah. So now the rest of this is going to be listener exclusive, audio listener I mean, if you're listening to it on YouTube, it'll still be there, but now we're getting comfy. Yeah. Now the shoes are coming off.
We're spreading our legs.
We're bestie spreading. So we...
Why? I think I just moved too
fast. We have a collection of some writings. I told Gracie to bring some poetry, Girl, I keep pressing that random button. I don't know what it does. I told Gracie to bring some writings, bring some poetry, and we're going to share some with the class. This is our audition for the Tortured Poets department. The stuff I brought is kind of crazy. I was looking for one specific journal. I actually don't know where it is. It had like my poetry from like high school and middle school. Don't know where it is, but I did find some other really like crazy things. So how about you? What do you have to present to the class?
For some reason, I just did like shit from like 2020, 2024.
Okay.
More recent shit.
I think you still like it. Well, what was the diary entry you took pictures of?
Oh, that was like from 2014. They were like not good.
Were they too dark?
They were just like so like childish.
Well, that was, it's still okay. You were a child.
Oh, I just didn't take any pictures.
Okay. Well, this is my one little journal. I don't know where I got this.
I took a picture of one of them from 2013.
Read it. Okay. Wait,
It's
say the
so
date. Say the
bad.
date.
January 13, 2013. And
Okay, Taylor.
And it's called You Said. You said he was ugly. You hurt me. You asked if I liked him. You took him. You said I had no chance. You talked to him. You then said he had a pretty smile. You smiled at him.
You smelled at him?
You smiled.
Oh.
You said he had changed. You liked him. You said you liked him. I cried.
Oh.
I think I was trying to give like milk and cookies, or what's it called? Milk and honey. Milk and honey.
Milk and cookies.
What's it called?
Yeah, milk and honey.
Yeah.
I think.
It's so bad.
Wait, so that was about someone who took your man.
Yeah.
That's
in
crazy.
2013.
It's not that bad. And you were a child.
Yeah.
So no one needs you to write Shakespeare when you're 14 years old.
That's true.
So I think it was still a good way for you to process your emotions about that situation. And I know exactly what situation it was.
Fake friends.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Do you have anything to share with that?
No, I just think you ate.
Okay.
And that's a really good audition for the Tortured Poets department.
It also sounds like Taylor Swift like debut.
Yeah,
we were the same age, so
that's
honestly,
literally what it's giving.
Yeah.
Well, mine is worse. This is this is a diary entry. The year is girl, I don't think I put the year in this.
You didn't with that.
Oh wait, maybe I did. That's not the one I was gonna read. Oh, I did. Okay. December 12th, 2009. The title is Love Drama.
Accurate.
Okay. So this was just me exposing who everyone liked. Because I thought I was going to be like the messy. I thought I was going to be the drama. I think I've read this before. Probably. I'm going to...
When we were cleaning your room, we were supposed to declutter, and we didn't declutter anything.
We just read my diaries.
Yeah.
I'm going to just say the first letter of the names because these are real people, but I'm like, whatever. It doesn't matter, but still.
Yeah.
So I put, D likes C, but C said he likes T. But so does A. Now D likes C again. D asked if he really likes C, and these are his exact words. Yep, pretty much. The way I remember this day, I was just being nosy about who everyone liked.
Damn, Daniel.
Also, we were playing Truth or Dare, and I said, D, I have a dare for you. He said, let me guess, do I like C for real? And I said, well, okay, yes or no. He said, let me guess, yes. And I was like, at this point, C was blushing and I was laughing. The end.
You're literally giving TMC.
Girl, I'm literally the problem.
You literally are.
Yeah, I was so nosy from the beginning.
Yeah.
I was 10 years old.
Was that one trashy like news channel I used to look?
TMZ?
No.
Oh, the Hollywood.
No.
Wait, the YouTube one? Oh, the Daily Mail.
The Daily Mail.
Oh, I am
You're
the Daily Mail.
literally giving Daily Mail.
Girl, I am.
What's that note there?
Girl, this is horrible.
I'm scared.
You should be. So I put, this is part 2. C likes D, but she hated him when she thought he liked T. But he likes C. And T, a 50-50. Anyways, I bet he wants to kiss them on the lips. But I wrote OTL so that I wouldn't write on the lips. Girl, that's crazy.
Wow.
And then
I like how you still wrote at the bottom.
Yeah,
like,
so it doesn't even matter.
You told your like secret like acronyms in the bottom.
Yeah, like me explaining what it says. Also, here's an actual page of C's diary.
Daniel, please. You're fucking crazy.
I ripped it out.
Fucking help. I love D. I love D. Wait, that sounds crazy. No, never mind. I like...
Oh, isn't this crazy? I ripped it out of her diary.
Daniel, you need help.
I know, girl. P.S. She thinks he is dreamy. Well, I did get help.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, we were like 10 years old.
You ate though.
So it doesn't matter. And then I wrote an interview with D where I said, who do you like? And he said, C. Who is prettier, C or T? This was me. I was investigative journaling. He said, I don't know. I said, would you kiss one of them? Which one? He said, I don't know. And I crossed it out and I said, no, but he's lying. Okay. And I said, why do you think C? He said, funny and smart. I said, why do you like T? He said, because of her curly hair.
Huh.
And then I put, tomorrow, interview with C. Come on. That.
Did you follow up?
No, girl. The next part is just me talking about school. Oh, this was more drama. Look. Oh, wait. Oh, girl. This is like when we had this substitute teacher that was giving too much homework. So this one girl started a petition for the teacher not to give us homework. So we all signed it. And then I regretted signing it because I thought we were getting in trouble. And then the teacher took it to the principal. And I was like, I thought I was going to die.
And what happened? Did you get no homework?
Girl, I didn't say. So we'll never know. And that's it. And then I didn't finish the rest of the... Oh, wait. There's something in the back. Oh, girl, it's an index. That's
Come on, index.
Girl, I don't know.
You were really serious about that shit.
I was... No, girl. This was literally my Daily Mail. Which is crazy, but... Anyways, okay, your turn.
Daily Mail unlocked.
You were writing poetry, and I was investigating.
Babe, you were reading.
I wasn't. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I think these are getting serious.
Oh, none of mine are serious, but I'll read a serious one if.
Okay. Self-love.
Tell us the name.
I don't know what
also, we have to snap at the end. Do you remember when you would do that during poetry?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Go.
This one.
Tell us the title.
Is from April 20th. Is today the 20th?
That's today?
That's crazy.
Wait, how long
2023.
ago?
It was last year.
Oh my god, exactly a year ago today.
It's like a reflection
of
what I wanted.
Let's unpack this.
Well, that's crazy. It says, it was like a question. It says, how are you brave? How are you powerful? And this is what I said.
So who asked you this?
I was doing like an activity like from the bitch that wrote Milk and Honey.
Oh yeah, Rupikar.
Yeah, she has like an activity book about like self-reflections and stuff. So I was doing one of the activities and I just wrote a poem, like poem/like journal entry.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, I am brave for choosing my own path. I am brave for not being scared to get out of my comfort zone, to be comfortable enough to practice claiming my own space, for not falling into peer pressure and standing my own ground. I am brave for seeking help and admitting that I have made mistakes. I break this generational trauma. I fight for my future children if I ever have some. I am not afraid of future possibilities, and I am excited for self-growth. I am powerful for saying no when I'm uncomfortable. I am powerful for holding myself accountable when I know I am in the wrong. I am powerful to be able to get out of bed most mornings. I am powerful for not giving up after having a bad day. I am powerful for looking forward to tomorrow. I am powerful for fighting pessimism. Is that a word?
Yeah.
I don't know. I am powerful for being brave. I am brave because I'm powerful.
Grecia.
Slay.
You ate with that.
And that was a year ago.
That's beautiful.
And I was depressed.
Do you feel, how do you feel about it now? Like reading it now?
I don't know. I feel like it was like fake. Because I was really depressed.
You feel like it was like, you were saying what you wanted to feel like?
Yeah, and it was not really how I was feeling. It was like an image that I had created of myself. Like, oh yeah, I'm like trying to do all these things. Like I was actually trying to do those things, but I didn't really feel that way. And like now, like I genuinely feel like that.
Grace, that's so beautiful.
So maybe I manifested it.
Yeah, I think it's the power of manifestation.
And habits, like building habits, because sometimes they don't feel genuine at first.
And old habits die screaming.
Yeah, they do.
Grace, you ate with that.
So
go get Rupikar's activity book.
Yeah, it's like $14 on Amazon or something.
And did you pay for it?
I did.
Okay, you ate?
Yeah.
Me making sure. Well, here's a poem from elementary school.
Bitch, I thought you were gonna read something to pray.
Girl, I think we really misunderstood the assignment. Okay. But I'm just gonna read this. I'll honestly look at my Google Docs because that's where I have the dark stuff. But this is a poem I wrote. Does this have the year on it? This won an award.
Oh, that's cutie.
Girl, the rainbow.
Arts and crafts.
Girl, the rainbow. Girl, the rainbow.
Family thought you were.
And look, it's me hanging from the rainbow.
And there's a ghost.
There is a ghost. This is great. This is from elementary school. It doesn't say the year, but
That's literally you right now.
yeah, this has always been me.
And there's a dinosaur.
A dinosaur, a pirate,
Butterfly, I think.
this is like a heart with vampire lips. I don't know why.
And there's like something at the top.
Oh, I think they're supposed to represent. Okay, well, let me read you this. So it's called "What Would You Find in the Middle of a Book?" What would you find in the middle of a book? Would you find? Girl, I cannot read this. Would you find the remains of Jurassic Park, or Slappy the Dummy scaring kids in Horrorland? Oh, to Horrorland. Would you find a magical rainbow that leads to Oz, or Alice and the Mad Hatter having a tea party? Would you find Amy and Dan looking for the 39 clues? Or Edward and Bella kissing? Yuck.
Okay.
I always hated straight people.
Yeah.
Would you find Harry Potter casting spells? Or Percy Jackson fighting off monsters? Would you find Brian in the wilderness with only a hatchet? Or the Baudelaire children escaping Count Olaf's clutches? Would you find the Oompa Loompas working in the chocolate factory? Or Moby Dick destroying Captain Ahab's boat? Would you find the Cat in the Hat dancing with Thing 1 and Thing 2? Or would you just find words? I'll tell you what you will find. A wonderful story waiting to be read. And then they published this in like some stupid little school newspaper. And also the day this came, like the day that happened, I remember like the principal of the school, he like brought me aside. He was like, "Oh, I read your poem. It was just so good." And I was like, "Thank you so much." And then like he started asking me, because I guess something bad had happened. And he was like asking me what I knew about it. Like a crime or something. But I don't remember why. Like I do not remember. Do you like my arts and crafts?
That is so good.
Also,
I'm so shook. So
Grayson, talking to the microphone, but also,
sorry.
You know what I just remembered?
Fuck you.
When my brother, did you have to do poetry as a mandatory thing in high school? In English, I think?
No.
Okay, in my school you did, and my brother did not want to do it. So he was like, yes. So he was like, "Can you just do it for me?" And I was like, "Sure." So I wrote him some poems for him.
Did they know that he...
Grecia. They liked the poem so much that they had him perform it at the poetry slam.
Shut up.
And I didn't get it. I didn't get into the poetry slam when I was doing poems. But when he read my poems, and then you know what? I think it was the exact same poem, and I just changed a few words. And he got into the poetry slam.
Straight privilege.
The straight privilege, and the skinny privilege.
Skinny privilege.
Isn't that crazy?
And the curly hair privilege.
That's when I knew the world was unfair. Because I was so mad.
Okay, that was...
Okay, girl.
Cut that out.
I was so mad at that. I remember, like, I was like, "That's not you." I literally felt like...
Why did you never tell me that?
Because I just remembered it because of this. I mean, it wasn't even this poem. It was like in middle school. But this was in elementary school.
That's triggering.
Yeah.
I wouldn't beat up your brother if I was you.
Well, it's like I agreed to it fully. It's not like he stole it. Like I literally said, "I'll do it for you."
Yeah, you were asking for it.
I was asking for it. All right. Give us another one, girl.
This one's like not edited, rough draft. So some of them like might not.
So what's
like
the context? Or do you want to just stand as art and like Taylor?
No, I'll say the context.
Okay.
Me and Marlise we felt like journaling together.
Okay.
So we went to like the Bay Area or something.
The Bay Area is San Francisco.
No, like to the Bay.
Oh, the Bay. Oh, like
Bay
the Bay Area.
San
Okay.
Diego.
I guess it is the Bay Area.
Yeah, say.
But when people say the Bay Area, that's not what they mean.
Well, I'm different.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Anyways.
You're a tortured poet.
I guess Marlise was journaling, but I decided to write poetry because I'm different.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm a tortured poet.
You are a tortured poet.
So I was just writing down my feelings, and I said, in this poem, it's called... Oh, well, I'll say the date. It was January 14, 2024, and this poem is called I Want.
Okay, tell us what you want.
I want to cry so hard until I can't breathe. I want to sob and scream out your name, but I want to be held and be told everything will be all right. I want to feel the warmness of human touch. I want to feel love like you loved me before, but I don't want anyone else to fill your void. I want to wake up and see your face staring back at me. I want to tell you everything about my day, but I wouldn't want you to be in pain again. I want to laugh with you so hard I pee myself. I want to watch the sunsets with you, with your presence, but I wouldn't want the world to judge us again. I want the world to think we are a couple again. I want to laugh at what the world has to say, but I wouldn't want to fight. I want to tell you every thought that runs through my head, and hear about your trauma and mistakes again, but I wouldn't want to see you cry again. I wish I could turn back time and say a proper goodbye. I wish I could give you countless hugs and love, but the pain would kill me once again. That's it.
Girl, that made me feel like shit.
I thought I was gonna cry for a second.
Girl, you said torture poet. That was fucking depressing. What? You did eat though.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I feel like you just like when there's no other and kind of Taylor. I low-key feel like this is what this album was for her. Like when there's no other way to get your emotions out, you just have to like write.
Yeah.
Or put it in something. Okay, so that was beautiful. That made me feel like shit. Girl, I'm not reading any of mine.
What the fuck?
Girl, that's not gonna. You want me to read more like stupid little poems?
Didn't you say you had some in your documents?
Maybe. I'm gonna look right now. Girl, and I was about to pull out this. The purple jelly bean. This is a book I read in elementary. Girl, that's staying in the files.
Bitch,
in the
read
vault.
that one.
No, okay, I'll go to my Google Docs.
Okay, I'll read to you guys while then find something. I was looking through my journals from high school, I think.
Okay.
And in what month is 7th?
July?
January. No.
July.
Oh, July 8th, 2014. And it says, friends must have. 1.
Friends what?
Friends must have. 1. Love Teen Wolf. 2. Love Dylan O'Brien. 3. Love gossip. 3 exclamation points. 4. Feed me ice cream.
Okay.
5. Makeup.
So, did you find that?
I think I did.
Wait, what does makeup mean?
I think that they like makeup.
Oh, okay. You wait with that.
So, 8.
I'm the whiplash. I'm the difference of that from the one you just read.
I told you whenever I would read poems like in class, I would make everyone cry. I was not kidding. Everything I write is like traumatic as fuck.
But at least it's going out. At least you're getting it out somehow, you know?
Yeah.
Because better than to like keep it within. You know, if men wrote poetry, the world would be a better place.
Like, actually, it would.
Instead of like just compartmentalizing their trauma and their emotions. Girl, okay. This is like a little Google Doc where I put poetry. Okay, let me see which one I can read.
Are you going to read something depressing or something fun and quirky?
No, I'm going to read something depressing because now I feel like I wasn't vulnerable enough on the pod. Should I read something about religious trauma or evil twink trauma? I'll let you pick.
Religious trauma. I'm interested in that.
Okay. Wait, maybe not. I'll let you read it, but I'm not going to read it on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, it's too much. But I'll read you this one.
Okay.
This one is crazy.
What is it about?
So this one's called, I'm just going to read it. You'll know what it's about.
Okay.
This one's called Ballad to a Vapid Songwriter.
Oh, fuck. I already know.
Okay.
Ballad to a...
Ballad to a Vapid Songwriter.
Rapid?
Vapid.
By the way, guys, English is not my first language. And my
But-
vocabulary is not the best.
That's okay, Queen. You still late. You're still, the Tortured Poets department has a Spanish department. This is crazy. Okay. I played your song for my best friend. She lied and said that it was good.
Hey.
Our desperate our desperate fling was just a fragment, a miscommunication, misunderstood. You sat me there among the brushwood, just you and your guitar. Heartbreak like that does the mind good. Sometimes a lesson is a scar. Gasp. She was right. The song's not good. One could barely call it art. No one told you, but maybe I should. It's hard to make good music when you don't have a heart. That's crazy.
Daniel,
No, girl, it's too much.
No, you
I'm not going to give context for that one because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory.
It's like every hot girl has dated like a rapper and they have showed them their best raps and their tracks, their SoundCloud raps.
Mm.
So
There's
just imagine that.
There's two things that are universal. Trauma from a musician and also a 1 to 2 month situationship that brings you to the depths of who you are. Despair. No, you ain't. Because when we were talking about it today, I was like, we've all had like something really like similar. Wow. Well, I think that's a good way to end it.
So the question of the day, besties, is I want to know Have you guys been torture poets before? And if you have, can you guys share some of your poems with us if you guys feel comfortable?
Leave it in the G spot, like anonymous questions, and you can leave your name if you want.
Next week we'll be looking into the questions.
Yeah, next week we're gonna be back to normally scheduled programming. We're gonna do all our segments. We're gonna do some G spot questions, and yeah, thank you guys for listening to this crazy dark episode. It got really dark and also really crazy. So
but they all do.
They always do. And we both need to go pee. Like, yeah, we do. Very much. Okay.
You know I have to.
You stood up. Go to the bathroom while I close off. Say bye.
Say bye, Queens.
Okay. So while Gracie goes to the bathroom, don't forget, go to bestiespod.carrd.co. bestiespod.carrd.co. That's where you can find all of our social media. You can watch Bestie's full podcast on YouTube, which I highly recommend. And then you can also listen to it on all audio streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you just want to listen to us on a drive. Hopefully you don't crash. And yeah, last little plug. I did write an essay about All of Us Strangers for Wigwag magazine. Kind of about ghosts and coming out and all that stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can go to my Instagram, and the link in my bio is like a card, but it's like danielpena.card.co, and the link is there. And I would appreciate it because it's a very personal essay, and I put a lot of work into it. Yeah. Speaking of tortured poets, I felt like that was timely. I also really need to go pee. So thank you guys for listening. Goodbye.